What's going on, YouTube? It's Bam with Play Mad Kennels, and this is the Bully Breakfast Club. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all platforms, man. This is the hottest dog podcast morning show. Every morning, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is where you come and get your plate at. Yeah, let's eat. Okay, man. Y'all tuned back into the Bully Breakfast Club, man. What it do, IG? It's going down. We got a special guest coming in this morning, man. Coming all the way in. Hey, first and foremost, man, I want to say this before we tap her in, man. I like the variety of people that we reach. You know what I'm saying? And I just love when people get on here and just, see something good and, you know what I'm saying, really engage with us. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure that y'all respect this woman, respect her mind, respect the business. She is all about the dog. She's about the culture. She's about the bullies. You know what I'm saying? And she has a lot of interesting products and knowledge, man. Very knowledgeable,
Okay.
very knowledgeable woman. So
Now,
yeah, we about to get her on
let
here.
me ask
What's
you,
good, Unique?
have you tapped into it?
Bro, let's get Miss Lynnette on here real quick,
Asking,
man.
bro, because I done tried almost everything. You feel me?
All right, let me see.
Well, I'm asking, have you tried it?
Hold
Hey,
on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, that shampoo, busting,
I'm trying.
bust.
I
That
don't
shampoo,
know. I don't. Does she want us to hit her from the King Canine page or a personal
yeah,
page?
King K9 page.
Spell it for me. Let me see.
It's King K. It's
Hold
KANIN.
on, hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I know.
Send it to her real quick.
Let me see.
I just sent it to live. That man here.
Hold on, y'all. My fault.
I just
I gotta send it to the page. It's official King K9.
Yeah, I just sent it to her. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. No, man, that shampoo. Yeah, that shampoo jumping. He's in.
Oh, I'm tripping. I gotta spell backwards. King K9 official.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna send it to that page. And I know we got a couple other pages that, there we go. All right, let's get it. So yeah, like I said, y'all give her a warm welcome. Let's be respectful. And let's just tune in and listen. If y'all do want to get on live with her, let's try to hold off to like 15 minutes until the end of the show. Y'all got questions for her, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got the question bubble, and y'all definitely, we get it popping in the comment section for sure. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let me see
No,
where she at.
she's in here.
Uh, all right, I just sent the invite. Hey, Rise
Hey,
and Grind, how you
Morning.
doing?
good. How are you? It
I'm all right. How was your weekend?
was okay. It's nice and peaceful. How about yours?
Yeah, we were lit all weekend,
I,
so we're winding down now. We back to business.
I do that. So next time I have to
Well,
go.
welcome, Miss Lynnette. Welcome back to the show. I know we had you on here for a brief second, about a week and a half ago. Very knowledgeable woman. Introduce yourself. Let them know where you're coming from and who you represent.
Sure. My name is Lynnette San Miguel, and I am from South Florida, and I am King Canine, one of the owners. There's three of us,
Yes.
and we started back in 2015, and it started with my business partner's Great Dane, who sheds all the time, and basically we have a U.S. patented de-shedding tool. So, and then from there, it just took off, and we then went with that shampoo, and then we got introduced to the CBD game back in like early 16. And, you know, back then it was like basically you're selling, you know, drugs to a dog.
No, for real.
But I mean, coming from a background, I have a master's in health. So, I mean, besides having a degree, it doesn't matter. I just have always loved health, and I've always loved dogs in general. I mean, if you put me out in Africa saving the rhinoceroses and the, you know, the elephants, I would be there in a heartbeat. So passion, animals really always just been very, very passionate to me. And then if I can bring it all together with health, I mean, it's like, you know, find something you love to do, you'll never work another day in your life.
Exactly. You're exactly right. So let's get into it. Like, as you were watching earlier, a lot of people were talking about flea medication. Can you talk to us about what option do you feel like is best to use when it comes to flea medication? Do you have your own products? Do you recommend a product?
Yeah. Two-part question. I'm not anti-medication or anti any of those things. First off, I do believe that when it's needed intervention, you got to do it. No, hands down. However, I'm always going to go natural first, even in my own personal life, natural first, then, you know, intervention with other kind of medication. So one of the things that I was chiming in is something called, it's a mouthful, called diatomaceous earth. I was introduced to it, I don't even know when, but I started doing it every time I was like moving, wherever I was moving, I was renting a place, whatever. And I didn't want to just put all kinds of chemicals in it, but I definitely wanted to get rid of whoever was there and all the other stuff. It's like a little white powder you put out in the yard. You can put it in your home. I mean, and I just don't use any other kind of stuff. So that is an option. Now, have I ever used anything, you know, topical? Of course, if they've had a problem. But 99% of the time, I'm going to use something natural. You can get it, it's like, I don't know, $15. You can get it at Home Depot, Chewy, all those. Really simple. We don't sell that.
Okay.
Another thing, something we do sell is, for instance, we have a shine spray. The shine spray, basically, one of the ingredients in here, why I like it for fleas and ticks, because it has cedar wood. If you put cedar wood in your dog's beds, you're not going to have fleas and ticks. Now, you on it in your own bed, so if your dog's in cedar wood oil is great. You can do cedar wood chips, like kind of like mulch. Yeah. That is great. Sticking it maybe like under their dog beds and then above the cushion or under the cushion. Yeah. It all helps, but it's a natural way. It's been known for years. So, you know, it's a great alternative because not only if you obviously you guys are breeding dogs, the last thing you want to do is shove even the product you were talking to, Brevetco, it's not bad to use it for females that are in, you know, whether in heat or about to give birth, whatever. But it's just like if you had your beautiful wife or girl, whatever, she was pregnant, about to give birth, are you going to go and give her an antibiotic or something weird?
No.
You
right.
A little hesitant. Let's just, because you never know what can affect that baby or those babies. So you never know. So I try to side more on the, let's go with caution first.
Right.
Versus, oh shit, I'm not sure what's going to happen side, you know?
Right.
That's kind of how it is. But yeah, this not only, I mean, it's great for the, it's just a shiny coat. I love it. It's a nice like oil. I have my rescue Doberman over here chilling. But I mean.
I used it.
Huh?
I said I used it.
Right?
So I actually do want to ask you a question. So like.
I put on my hair.
For whoever has used your product or whatever the case is, like the soap, the shampoo that you have for these dogs, like that's probably the best shampoo I done ran across. Because not just saying because it's you, but because like it's been plenty of times where I get soap, you know what I'm saying? Because the soap I was using before is soap free. I bought it from my vet. But you have like a lot of suds to where you have to keep rinsing, and you have suds in there. But the shampoo that you have, all you get to do is rinse them off once, bro, and everything comes off. There's like no suds behind it. I mean, like, yeah, when you're lathering up, it comes, but once you rinse it off, oh my goodness.
It's weird, right? Because I know what you're, and I thank you first off. I really appreciate it because we've heard that before. It was made because my business partner has a Great Dane. You can imagine it's ginormous dog. You know, it's like 3 of your guys' dog. And imagine rinsing something off that doesn't come off. I mean, you're there an hour. Who wants to be, you know, bathing their dog for an hour?
Right.
So the cool thing is that you look at these ingredients, it looks so watery. Like there's no way you're going to have suds. And it's sucked up like the other shampoo, but and like you're saying, it just comes off easily because all the natural ingredients. So putting all these oils together, you know, however these chemists do it and figure it out, it's amazing. It's easy and it's natural. That's where you can like kind of, you know, almost like go to bed and sleep safe at night, knowing that you're not going to be putting any kind of chemicals on your females, your males, the puppies. Right. You know, this could be as well. Even for cats. Someone has cats.
Oh, so it's for cats too?
Yeah, we're going to eventually have it labeled cane, you know, for both dogs and cats. For not
King Canine and King Feline.
King Kitty.
Oh, King Kitty. Okay. I like it. You know, we tuned in for real. So would you say this is one of your best selling products right here, the shampoo?
I mean, it's not going to go above CBD because CBD is hype and CBD is cool and CBD's people want something natural. But yeah, try it. It's like, you know,
bro,
it lasts.
You're
going to have
you love it, bro, and I promise you, like when you disperse it, bro, it disperses. Like when you put it, I promise you, when I put it on them yesterday, I put it on, I'm like, yo, this ain't enough, because the way how it comes out, for it to come out to be thicker.
Yeah.
Man, this crap comes out like water, bro. And the minute all you do is put like a little line down, and I'm talking about you get so much suds. I'm like, what the heck? And then it's
okay.
I really like that soap. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I really like how that soap works.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And it makes it feel
smells. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm sorry. One of the smells we like here, lemongrass. So you'll have that lemongrass scent.
Yeah, and then to feed off of what you said, that sheen spray that she showed, that helps. Yeah, if you like lemongrass, the minute you spray it, your whole wherever that dog is at is gonna smell like lemongrass.
Orange, like you're talking about, you guys do all these shows where you're putting out your best product out there. So you've done all the nutrition, you've done everything.
Yeah,
right.
And my dog's coat looking a little dull. I wanted, or not, but you go in there, be like, he looks amazing or she looks amazing, but I want an advantage. So now you walk around and you shine this right on them, you rub it, and they're glistening. And then if you're an outdoor show and you got the lights, you're gonna kill. You're gonna absolutely kill. And it's natural. So, you know, it's not like I was at a show, I was in Pennsylvania, and it was a dog breeder. This was a dog breeder talking about how she grew up. They were putting, and she has Dobermans. So, you know, her and I were kind of just talking about Dobermans and everything. They were putting like something that you use for your car, like on these dogs' ears and coat. And I can't.
Car or motor oil.
Like some type of sheen or something. And I mean, I'm almost like, I'm about to like.
No, they wasn't using They wasn't using what is it called? Arm & Hammer.
I forgot what.
No, not Arm & Hammer. What is it? Armor All. They wasn't using Armor All.
Man, no, don't say that.
I just wanted to, like, you know, just slap and beat whoever even decided to put something like that on a dog. You know, dogs are. You're not gonna. If I'm not gonna put it on my human child baby, I'm not putting it on my dog. It's not gonna happen.
Real quick, Miss Lynnette, can you type in the website? Can you type the website in so I can pin it? We got a lot of people tuned in. They want to try these products.
And
everybody that's just now tuning in, this is the Bully Breakfast Club. We got Miss Lynnette on here with King Canine. She has a lot of dog products. She's just giving us the rundown on what she has to offer. So make sure y'all stay respectful and, you know, give her some support. Make sure y'all follow her page.
And I'm going to put
down.
Discount code. I made one for you guys. It's going to be Bully15.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie, not just because it's her product. You know, I've used, the only thing I haven't used yet, I haven't used the CBD treats, and I haven't used the little treats that's in like the smaller container.
Yeah. So let me ask real quick, as far as back to the shampoo before we go any further, because I want to get into the CBD treats as well. Does it help like with, you know, like flea, is it a flea resistor as well?
It actually is. We don't sell it as
or repellent.
Yeah, it is because of the lemongrass, the ingredients. So it is. So this is the thing. If you go out there on any supermarket, pet stuff, whatever store you guys prefer, There are certain brands that have a lot of money. You're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, and they got like 10 shampoos. A lot of times it's labeled a certain way, so that now, oh man, I got to buy the puppy shampoo. Oh God, now I got to buy the flea and tick shampoo. Oh, now you've bought 4 shampoos for that same dog.
Yeah.
Again, that's my opinion, but I don't like lying to people, you know. Now, maybe there's that one time in your dog's life that you need something super special, but it's probably medicated and you got to get it from your vet.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, you need a shampoo that cleans, and that shampoo that's natural, and something that can add flea and all that moisturizing control. And that's kind of why we use this. So this is also help with fleas. Don't market it for that, because first off, when you market that, you get a lot of things. You have some EPA regulations. For instance, I put this on Amazon and I call it a flea repellent. Bam, I'm dinged, and I gotta have some type of pesticide approval or something like that. So it's a hot mess with that. So I don't want to get dinged for that. So that's why. But yeah, anything natural that has certain oils is be a natural way to combat fleas and ticks.
And it's funny that, I mean to cut you off. It's funny that you say that, is because like, I think it was last week's segment we was talking about, like, it was 14 different plants that you can plant outside your house that naturally repels majority of these, you know, insects. And, you know, and one of them was lemongrass.
Yeah,
lemongrass is one of them.
And for Florida, I mean, you're Florida. Right. It's for mosquitoes. It's amazing. You know that you're just gonna get killed with mosquitoes here. It is.
Does it help with shedding?
It can. It only. This is the thing. It's like with humans. We're gonna naturally shed because it's just a natural process. A lot of times, and I know because I have a dog and I have little black hair everywhere I go. I find it. I could be on vacation and somehow it ended up in my bag. You know.
Yeah.
Naturally shed. It's a natural way of their body just regenerating their hair, just like with us, you and, you know, males and females. So there's, to say that a shampoo is gonna stop them from shedding, I don't like those trickery of words. Now what it does, it'll keep moisturizing the skin so you don't have the flakiness and the dry coat. You know, another thing to do is add coconut oil in their food. First off, that's going to help. You know, it's just like with me, you know, the more I moisturize my hair, the less I'm going to shed, but it's not going to stop me from shedding.
Right.
It's
hair growth is just natural. It's just a new layer of fur.
It's a good thing.
Coming in.
Old stuff out, the new stuff in. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you and also with the shedding, you do have a product. It's a brush.
Yeah. So we got two versions, obviously big and little. So this is gonna have, so you have, we call it our retraction. So it's in and out. And if you can see, it goes in and out, in, out, in, out. So for the top coat, you know, excuse me, for the undercoat. And then once you pull the hair out, and again, it doesn't pull, it facilitates the removal of dead hair. We're not trying to any hair that hasn't been removed. We're not trying to hurt this animal, you know. So you can, with this one, and then once you retract it back, you just slide it and wipe away the hair. And then this is the rubber part. I kind of live on this for a lot of the short-haired dogs. My Doberman, I mean, I just pull it out, and I swear to you, think I'm be lying. He just runs to me. He puts his butt on me. He just loves to be petted so much and rubbed. Yeah. Anyway, so the rubber part, I mean, is great for that top coat and for that shorter breed. Okay. And if you have a smaller dog or a cat, this is great for cats as well. I don't know how many people are cat lovers on here, but there's a whole cat department, you know, out there. But anyway, so basically, and then you can use this also for your car, your carpet. So it's like a multi-use tool. That's how we built it. I like it. And you know, it's been pretty cool. So it's actually U.S. patented. We just finally got a U.S. patent about a year or so ago after many years of obviously doing this. So that's pretty much it. So it's not really too sharp, is it? No, it's not going to be sharp because if you can see there, you know, it's not going to, I mean, you can go as hard as you want. It's not going to, you know, hurt your dog. First, scrape the skin or cut the skin. The point is not to go as hard like if you're you know some breeds that are wired hair dogs, they need their hair is actually to be pulled out. This is not the case. This is just, you're just facilitating with short strokes. This is the trick. You got to use very short. Not
they said that.
So I'm glad. Okay,
They
so you said short strokes.
has to be short strokes. Otherwise, head to you're not going to get anything. It's got to be short, very short.
They said that's the they're gonna call that the massage roll.
And they love it. So you really have, I mean, there's 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, you know, options of why to use this, you know, massaging, dead hair, you know, sand, you know, so there's just a lot of, this is, we probably have sold this now in about over 90 countries, you know, and just hopefully we'll continue to do that. And, but yeah, the rubber, I live on this.
So
mainly.
is this this is the best selling product that y'all have, you think?
No, our top selling product is still going to be this 600 CBD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it because a couple years ago, they said the CBD works for a dog's anxiety if they're real hyperactive and stuff like that. And I actually seen my homie, he had a bag of like CBD dog treats. Mm-hmm. And I didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this has been a product for about how long now?
CBD has been studied from like the 80s. Okay. You can literally on and search. CBD has been studied. There's a reason why the government holds a patent on a lot of these things, you know? So it's not that it's new and it's secretive. It's just like marijuana. I mean, people have been using marijuana before you and I were ever born. I mean, and before that. So there's a medicinal side to the hemp plant. Just so people know, you know, you got a marijuana plant, you got hemp plant. Mm-hmm. We don't use anything marijuana plant for dogs because THC is extremely toxic to them. I wouldn't even really smoke around my dog. Again, that's me because he's my baby. Right. So you have hemp plant, and what they do is that you can extract over 100 cannabinoids. A cannabinoid is CBD, THC, CBG, CBN. There's a list of them. Okay. The most studied have been THC and CBD. So CBD, it's proven, first off, there's studies, there's universities putting a lot of money in their veterinary programs to study this because it's not going to go anywhere, hopefully, you know. Yeah. But a way to combat anything that when your body is at a normal level, everything is working perfect. It's considered homeostasis. Everything's good. There's no issues. Animal is A-okay. Problem is that when things are a little off balance, which, hey, just like humans, a lot of things could be off balance. CBD, you know, if you got something over here, you got something over here, CBD just tries to bring everything back in line. That's all it do. It just wants to create perfection. It is your perfect partner. You know, CBD creates perfect partnership, anything in the body, mind, you got, you know, muscular stuff, of course, you have, you know, and then mental things like anxiety. So yes, CBD can work. It's proven. There's, you know, that's kind of like old time. Yeah. It's out there, it's proven. Now it's figuring out what is best for your dog. And that's the misconception. Hey, let me just give CBD so I don't have to walk my dog. Absolutely not. Okay. Get your ass up, go walk your dog. You know,
exercise is very important.
Percent just like humans, you know, go do all those things. And now if that doesn't work, great. Now we can add CBD. So you were talking about real anxious dogs. Yeah. If you have an anxious dog, but is it anxious because it doesn't get walked, it doesn't get exercise? That's one thing. Now, if someone do what they should do as a dog, CBD can help. And what it does, it basically just calms the dog down. It allows the dog to handle a lot of things without getting kind of crazy. I take CBD. It allows me to I can handle a lot of stuff coming at me without being like, going crazy, you know? So the same thing it's going to do to a dog for any kind of anxious, you know, or if you have a dog going in a car, you got a dog going to boarding, you got a dog getting boarding is huge. You're in a facility with like 50 dogs.
That makes a lot of sense because there are a lot of dogs. Like I just had a lady come through yesterday and she had a Frenchie with her and she was just trying to see like if her dog was pregnant or whatnot. But one thing that she did mention, and you just said it, the dog was just in the car. And a lot of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. Look, I just got everybody woke up. But, you know, a lot of people want to know, like, what has the dog acting like that whenever they do get in cars? You know what I'm saying? And is that the best remedy to use the CBD?
I mean, I think it's going to be because, or you can have people that maybe they didn't socialize their dog and put it in the car early on.
Okay.
Or, I mean, look, my sister has a golden doodle. That dog has been in the car since a puppy. It still freaks out. It would salivate, you know, and
yeah.
imagine, she's like, I'm putting him in the car. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a puppy. You socialize. It's just like people being car sick. Like, why would you be car sick? You've been in a car since the time you were in your mom's belly. That can happen. But yeah, so for instance, you have a French bulldog. Unfortunately, with Frenchies and English bulldogs and a lot of bulls, you can't exercise them that much. It's hot. You just can't. So that's where CBD can help and can just relax them. And you can give CBDs to pregnant females.
Okay, I was going to ask that too.
Completely safe for them.
So now I got a question real quick. So with the CBD, I seen somebody asking a comment, and they asked it too. What does it do to the sperm count of studs?
That I don't know, to be honest. I would have to do more research on that. I personally don't know. I think that any research that I've done, it's never come up. But it can either never came up or they never studied it.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So
that was a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I think people take CBD and smoke weed all their lives, and the population hasn't reduced much. So I would say CBD doesn't do much at all. If anything, it will improve it. If there's any problems, CBD is going to be more of an improved factor than a
you said a more of a balance.
Right. It's going to balance things. So now if you have a dog that can get pregnant, or like, let's say a human can't get pregnant, it may do that. But, you know, unfortunately, the research is limited with that. You know, research is limited already now for something so niche and specific, you know. Right. But that has been done. They've never said that there's a contraindication or something negative, which whether they tested it or not, I don't know, but maybe they did, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
A good point. Mm-hmm.
That is a good question. I'm interested to know that. But from what you were saying, like it should be an enhancer.
It should, because again, it just wants to make everything in perfection. All you know, bad, good, whatever. It's just let's bring it all here. Yeah. Balance. The balance.
I think I might. So they don't get the high effect.
No. I know you're about to say no, they don't.
No,
it's different.
That's not what CBD does.
Right.
You know, it doesn't. I don't care if you yourself takes a whole bottle of CBD. There's nothing. You're going to be so relaxed, you're going to take a nap.
Yeah.
So with dogs,
right.
Okay.
Sleep, it just relaxes them. They can just chill. You know, they can just chill. People walking by the house, they don't have to go to the window, attack a window. They can just be like, oh yeah, I see somebody walking by. Okay.
So, question.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, I don't know if you probably answered, I don't think you did, but have you seen anybody overdose a dog with CBD?
No. And that's actually proven documentation where they have stated on studies, and I can always send you all knowledge. The thing is, the one thing about CBD, first off, it lasts in your body about 5 hours. So, so like if you're treating a dog that has a you guys have some older, not breeding them, particularly they're a stud, and they're in that senior age where you're just giving them the love and care because to give them back based on what they gave you, you know, they're just trying to walk right now, get up and walk and stuff like that. So it's just going to create a balance to allow them to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just got my package.
Sweet.
I haven't opened it. I've been waiting for this interview, so I can't open it.
Of course.
But you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see, I wanted to see your reaction. Unique.
I was impatient. I opened the same day, and I tried everything same day.
Nah, Unique had been asking me, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait till the day of she's on here, so I can, you know, she can explain what everything is with me. You know what I'm saying?
The first product that we actually just started talking about was that clean paws. Like for instance, you have this show, and let's say, you know, the gatekeeper of, you know, entering to the show, you know, you give this to people, we hand it out to everybody and be like, hey, clean your dog's paws. especially if they're outside, but indoor event could be a little different. But, you know, you don't know, dogs can pee anywhere. It is what it is. If they poop somewhere, they go outside, they bring it back. That's me.
Shout out to you. Oh, yeah, look at this, y'all. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm just showing, I'm showing while you're telling.
Oh, yeah. So the clean paws is just to clean their paws of any bacteria that you wouldn't want to put alcohol in their paws. So this is the good all natural.
You're talking about this, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Clean paws. So this is what you were saying, like whenever you first jumped on the show, that a lot of people should put on their dogs instead of alcohol pads, and
yeah, you wouldn't want to put alcohol.
You
First,
don't want to dry them out.
It's just drying, and eventually you have to keep reapplying alcohol for it to be effective, even on your human hands.
Okay.
So on your hands or paws, that is you know, going to last about 4 to 5 hours. I use it all the time. I mean, again, we don't promote this for human products, but everything we use is with human ingredients. So
okay.
I keep it far. You know, if I'm out at a supermarket, I've touched the cart, and who knows what has been touching that shopping cart or whatever. I just use this, and I feel safe, to be honest. Or if I go walk a dog somewhere different that I don't know, people didn't pick up their poop, or if they picked up the poop, there's still some residue. If you think about it, it's pretty disgusting when dogs are walking out there on grass or whatnot, and you can pick up all the poop in the world, but there's still some residue that's stay on the grass, you know. Or you got down here, you got ducks. Now you got duck poo. So it's just.
So let me ask you this real quick. In the comments they're all asking, like, how much is the box? This particular box that you put together for me and Unique, what can they get that for?
They
want the whole kit. Now, you know, as soon as we show them, they're gonna want the same thing. Yeah. It was loaded.
Excuse me. I can put some numbers together, you know.
Okay.
I haven't done the numbers for that.
I think someone's calling her.
Yeah, she forgot to put her phone on D&D.
Somebody said, does it help?
We can't. You broke up. You broke up.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry.
Try to, like, not to be interrupt you, but put your phone on do not disturb, because a lot of people, like, they don't. I got to do the same thing. Like when we're doing the.
Yeah. Just pop. All right, give me a sec. Let me put.
I really want to talk about this product right here.
Which one? I can help you. Which one? Oh yeah, I use it.
So
I like it a lot.
Yeah. So okay. So you have balm, CBD balm. So this is for the rough areas. You got the paws, the nose, which again, bullies are always gonna have a little bit of rough times. Put this on it. Even if they lick it, it's okay to ingest it.
What causes that?
Water.
It could be the food. You know, you get. You know, you have a nose that if you were to zoom into that nose, it's actually open to the skin and to the body. You know, it's not so it can absorb so many things. So depending on the food, and if you ever eat, you know, wet food, will get there, and that will create just a little moisture. It's natural in the bully breeds. Actually, it's natural in a lot of dogs. Now, they say a wet nose is a healthy dog. You know, so if you constantly have dry nose and you've used this,
the dog is sick.
You might have some issues.
That's what I was taught as a kid.
The wetter, the better.
The wetter, the better. Like that. So, are all these products pretty much CBD?
Oh, so we have 20 SKUs total, and we have like a 50-50. 50% that are CBD, and then 50% that are not. Because we really didn't start as a CBD company. We just started as grooming and natural products. Okay. Then we kind of got into that, and then we became popular. I think one of the biggest reasons, that's one of our top sellers right there. Hotspot sprays.
That's what I was just about to say. Talk to us about this when you get done explaining what you were saying about the products with the CBD.
One thing about CBD, like cars. I know the young lady and you guys were talking about cars. You can have a bunch of them. Some are good, some not so good, right? But they'll get you at point A and B to a certain extent, but maybe you can have flat tires, you run, you know, timing belt is gone, and, you know, before you get like that. So we suspend in krill oil. And you're like, well, what's krill oil? Who cares? Krill oil versus another oil. You
Right.
care about krill oil is by far. I mean, you should just drink krill oil as a human. I mean, literally. And if you get a little bottle of krill oil, you're paying $50 for a tiny bottle like that. Krill oil is a super high fat. Fish oil is good. Fish oil oxidizes. So if you ever heard of anything called oxidative stress, Google it. It'll scare you. Oxidative stress is not good for the body. Krill oil, being the higher fat, it's proven that it helps the CBD get to where it needs to get to quicker, more efficient, and better. So sometimes people say, you know, I've used CBD, I've used it. We get this all the time. Why should your product, you know, people, they're pissed off. They've used so many products, and it wasn't free. It's not cheap, and it hasn't worked. And many times it could be because of the oil that CBD is, you know, married to. We're only going to marry the best, you know? So that's why we use krill oil. I think we're the only company, as far as I know right now in 2023, that uses krill oil. Is it more expensive? Yeah, but it is for, you know, it's going to be better.
It's more efficient.
100% it's more efficient. And you get all the omega-3 fatty acids, which omega-3s are great. Omega-6s, no, bad. So unfortunately, dog foods and stuff like that, regardless of what you feed them, whether you go raw or the $200 bags of whatever food, our foods are just not as good as they were 30, 40, 50 years ago, you know? So, but that's kind of the way krill oil, we're the krill king and krill. Well, that's like, you know, something we say. But anyways, going back to this Soothe. So this is, let's say somebody's like, look, I don't really want to use CBD oil. I'm kind of like, I don't want to give that to my dog in their diet, but my dog has itchy skin. They got hot spots. You know, sometimes you have not as much bullies, but maybe like golden retrievers are one of the most popular dogs to have. They get like these like spots that they lose chunks of hair, right? Yeah. So that could be a few reasons, but one of the things that's great is that you put CBD topically on them. So this is going to have, you know, CBD, the hemp seed oil, which works in favor with it. You know, you got tea tree, chamomile, but the CBD, putting it on the body works amazing. Okay. This is one of our top sellers. So like if somebody doesn't want to, you know, to get the CBD is going to work internally as well, but you know, you can use this for up to the skin layer. This is not going to help you with arthritis. You know, this is going to be any skin issue that the animal has. So like I got a female right now. She just has one little spot on her back where the fur is missing and it's a little chaffy. There you go. I was going, you know, wash her for sure and then give her a Brevecto. But what product do you feel like I should use for that? Should I just scrub that area real good and just give her a little wash if you want? Okay. You know, and then just spray her here. You know, spray you know, a few times a day, 2-3 times is not. It's like it's as needed. You know, spray it, give it a few days. You know, and I'd be surprised if you don't tell me. And you could yell at me and be like, "I'm gonna put you out in public." Tell you it doesn't work. I'd be surprised you tell me that you don't see a difference in about a week. Okay. I'm definitely gonna get activated. Let's talk about this right here. Is this a supplementation? Yeah, supplement, no CBD. This is straight supplement. So let's say you got people that are like, look, I don't want to give CBD. I'm just anti-CBD. I don't want it. I'm like, all right, great, no problem. So you got green lip mussels. This is a free superfood. It is the highest omega-3s, the best thing for inflammation. If you don't want to touch CBD, you can give them together, you know, but it's green lip mussels right now. It's really popular. You got the phytoplankton, the microalgae. So it's just like your green superfood. Like, why would you put greens in your, you know, smoothie every day? Why? Because your body needs it. Same thing with an animal. So how much should we so yeah,
it says it on
administer? Well, like, does it go by like the weight of dogs? Yeah. Is it different? Yeah. Up to 50 pounds, 1 scoop. You got, or 50 plus 2 scoops, and that's a day. So you do in the morning, at night, or however you feed your dogs, you know? So I got a question now. So I was reading it, and I know you said that for it to go on top of it. Does it matter if it's dry or wet? Doesn't matter. I sprinkle it. My dog's spoiled. I got to, like, put a little water, and he does a little, you know, wet food.
That's how I feed my boy. I feed with all my dogs. You know, I feed them, I soften their food up. So I usually mix in everything. Yeah. I mix in that, and I mix in the other one. Yeah. together, and I just let it all soak together with the kibble. So
It's
I got
whole.
another question. That's safe to give to pregnant females as well, right?
It is. It's not safe for cats. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with
Okay.
Yeah. So unless you're vet, obviously the disclaimers always ask your vet. We're not your vet. If there's something that your dog particular has an issue with, then don't give it to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel, I see you got another product right here called Strong Plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, this is feline friendly as well. All right, so let me ask you this. Are any one of these products great for building the reproductive system?
I mean, we don't do anything necessarily for just reproductive, because reproductive is like a woman's body. Yeah. I can't just build something in my ovaries. I got to do everything.
Well, like you gotta eat healthy and stuff like that. So these you don't think like these would be
I think these are
beneficial?
They're very powerful. Say that again. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't be. Now I ain't want to say beneficial, but you don't think that this would be a strong a product that you would use to make the reproductive strong? Like, I don't know if you ever heard of maca root, but I was taught. Yeah, maca root. Like, I sprinkle that, and you don't need a lot. I was told not to give a lot, but it helps, I guess, like build and strengthen it for whenever it does come time to breed your females. Like, the reproductive system would be a little bit more stronger. So I've been using that for 3 years now.
I mean, I'm not an expert at the reproductive I'm more interested or focused, I should say, in the overall health. If you have a very healthy female, all of these things, by giving omega-3 fatty acids, now you're giving all these superfoods. Of course, you know, if I'm all the time, and let's say this was marketed for a human, if I'm taking this versus another woman, maybe they're just not eating as healthy, but I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising, I'm taking extra greens and things like that. Because bottom line, even with humans, with pets, there's only so many like blueberries that I can eat, or carrots that I can eat. There's so much in the dog's food. You know, even if people do raw feeding, you have a whole raw feeding culture. I've done it. I love it. It's great. And it's great. And I'm very, very much versed in it. Still, what do you know, how many can you feed your dog every part of an animal that every meal? No, it's almost impossible. That's why you got to do different. You got to do organs, and you got to do meat. Maybe you're adding a little ostrich egg. Maybe you're adding all kinds of different things. So sometimes, to maximize and have it all in one, you can do a supplement to enhance it, what you're doing already. Because perhaps that meal that you did, maybe that one was missing vitamin K, and you're like, oh, dang it. It's almost very, very hard to eat perfect every meal and every day. Because not only that, we're sourcing our food from. I mean, are you going to the farm out in Kentucky to buy your food? Probably not. You're probably going maybe to a local store, or where you buy your raw. Are they getting it from now that are the cow? I mean, I can go super layers in this. Is the cow, how's the cow being treated? You think if a cow is being treated,
how is it raised? Right.
You know, you can go grass fed. It's expensive. Now you're going to do grass fed for your dog. You're going to be paying, buddy. You know, so for ways to sort of combat, all right, man, if I can't get this super high, you know, expensive $9.99 a pound meal or meat, maybe I can go here, but I can add a superfood to combat that and get the added nutrients. You're just, every day it's like, it's a race. It's a race. All right, I got a little more. I got omega-3s here, but I got to lower my, you know, whatever.
You're just trying to find the proper, the proper balance in the dog's diet. So that's just one. That's me personally. I am the person that feeds the raw meat. So just a scoop of this, within every dog bowl. Like, how often though? Should we once a week? Every other day?
I would say, how often you need healthy food every day.
I'm about to say, I eat them every day.
What I do for my guy here who's been up right now, I do a scoop of this, and then our little mushroom once.
What is it?
That's
hold on. What's the other one?
Oh, this is our mushroom. This is another level of stuff. Mushroom in general, like, is just amazing. I would
I
have to
don't.
research on the mushrooms and the pregnant females.
Uh,
That
I didn't get the
You
mushroom.
that's a newer product.
yeah, it's new. I should
Okay.
have been in your box.
Mm-mm.
I didn't. I don't. I didn't get the mushroom.
Yeah, we didn't see the mushrooms. I didn't have the mushrooms either because I'm looking at that right now. So, question. So with the mushrooms, so can you? I never heard about mushrooms. So can you enlighten us a little bit about?
Yeah. So okay, mushrooms. If you've, I mean, are been one of the most powerful creatures or whatever you want to call it out there. There's actually a great Netflix talk about. It's called The Fantastic Fungi, and you're like, why in the hell would I ever want to watch that? But it's actually off the charts, and it got crazy reviews. But mushrooms are super powerful. They're just part of what, I don't know, the earth is even built on, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull up my supplement page here. Get 1 second to be detailed with, you know. So we put in 7. One of the mushrooms in here, for instance, is called turkey tail. You know, anybody in your family, whether it's an animal or human, that has cancer, and I hate to use, you know, put out there, you know, we have to disclosure, we're not supposed to use the C word, but if they got C, they need to be on mushroom, turkey tail. I don't care what they do, they got to stop their life right now, because unfortunately, and I might get banned for this, but for instance, I just saw my uncle this weekend. His wife, she's in remission. And I'm like, oh, so you must be like on this whole turkey tail. And these people have no clue, because unfortunately, it's not going to give doctors money to talk about something natural.
Right.
They're push every, and I'm not saying you shouldn't go to, you know, you shouldn't go and do chemotherapy, anything like that. I think you should have an option of everything.
Absolutely.
Not sexy, it doesn't make them money to talk about that. So the average professional medical office doesn't do that,
right?
You know, and I think it's solvable. I'm gonna, till the day I die, I'm gonna think like, dude, give me the C, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna beat it.
Yeah.
How to keep my body uninhabitable for disease. So that's another conversation. So if my daughter had cancer, dude, it's not. It's they're living off of this. But besides act serious, because of course what we're trying to do is prevent them to ever get to that point.
Right.
Mushrooms are going to with, besides being just like brain health, their immunity. So you're talking about something. Oh, how do I make my females ready for pregnancy? Give them the best option. You know, you would do a mushroom supplement plus greens and everything like that. So you know, you have 7 mushrooms in here plus chia seeds. So we use fillers that are natural. They're not like bullshit that we put in it. So it's gonna be all natural stuff, but they're gonna improve brain function. It helps with chronic infections, allergies, immunity, digestion, their bone health.
Whoa, hold on. You said allergy.
This is the mushroom one.
You said
this is the mushroom container, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
What, man?
I apologize.
Allergies. That's what stuck out to me when you said allergy, because a lot of our breeds, they have allergy issues.
Yeah. So
they definitely do.
So one of the mushrooms in here is called cordyceps. That's the one that's pretty most popular for the allergies and any kind of chronic infection, which usually there's something coming up from inside, which is then coming out through the skin.
Yeah, right. I got a question from madmotion.kennel, and he took the words. We must be thinking alike. He says, would the Strong Plus help strengthen weak pasterns? So like this part in the dog's wrist, sometimes, you know, the paw is pushed up more, but will it help strengthen like
the
joints? Yes.
Well, the Strong is good. The Strong is big for protein. So it's a good protein enhancer. It's the protein comes from the hemp seed casing. So there's no CBD, but it's from the hemp seed casings that has more bioavailable protein than pretty much hemp is like the perfect plant, as you guys probably already know. Hemp and the just the perfect plant.
The reason why I know so much about it is because one of my boys, he's a CBD. He's a farmer, and he had his own. You know what I'm saying? He has his own strands. He has his own front line. So I know a lot about the CBD.
We'll talk on privately
about
that.
I got you. Yeah, because I mean, he's big out here in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know how important it
Right.
is and how, you know, from him.
And you put me on when you said that. That's why I'm listening, because when you said the krill oil, that's what really, I already know what's going on. So it's like when you said that, that's
That was the icing on the cake.
Yep.
Yeah. Krill is, I don't know. I'm always a believer, whether it's for my dogs, for myself, is to give a natural way of dealing with things if I can,
Okay.
you know?
Facts.
So.
Okay, let's talk about.
I definitely didn't know that mushroom. I definitely, and you just put me onto it, and especially like I see
too.
where you're going. I'm smelling what you're cooking, Miss Lynnette. Definitely what you're cooking.
So what about the dog treats?
So,
what are these?
We just are doing. So those are just our little sample stuff. We used to have it in a bag, whatever. So we're changing it into those tubs. Okay. So if somebody puts the oil in the mouth, because for whatever reason, whatever, they can do it in a treat. So each of those treats is going to have 2.5 milligrams of CBD, and our tubs are going to have about 75 to 80 treats in a tub. Okay. So it's going to be kind of equivalent to, let's say, if they bought the 150 milligram, bottle. But anyways, it's just another delivery system. There's nothing special. Maybe a dog, for instance, you have a dog that has pancreatitis. You cannot have anything high fat in that dog's diet whatsoever. Well, krill is such a high fat. It's a no-no. It's not even good. So they can give a treat instead of the oil to still get the CBD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So there's no krill oil in the treat.
Oh, it's
okay.
No krill in that. Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you, as far as when you feed the dog the let's just say this one right here. How much should we give? And like, do you have the chart on this one as well?
Yeah. So each of the concentration has a chart, and the chart, we make it very, very detailed versus having something that says 0 to 25, 25 to 50. We actually go in 5-pound increments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and wow. We give.
Oh, okay. The chart is actually in here. Okay, cool.
So it'll have 2 columns. Yeah. So it has a standard and a medicinal. So we tell people, start with the standard amount. You can give multiple times a day.
Okay.
CBD takes about an hour to start working in the body. So let's say you found your dog is 70 pounds. On this particular chart says 0.3 ml. So there is an oral syringe. Let me take this out of the thing. An oral syringe. It has little lines. Each line is 0.1. All right, so you figure out. You're going to give 3 little lines at 0.3, squirt in the dog's mouth, in their food, whatever you want. And then you kind of are sitting and waiting like, all right, now there's certain things you can see. If the dog has arthritis, they're either walking better or they're not. If it's something internal, allergies, you have to just wait a few, times to give it for the body to really absorb it to help, Something as like seizures or whatever, obviously you just have to wait till the dog does or doesn't have a seizure to then help either increase or decrease. But anyway, the charts are there. They all have the same type of chart. But the one thing about CBD that I always have to tell people, you got to be patient. You got to know that this is a recommendation. Your dog, you can have a Chihuahua that needs more than a freaking bully. And you can have a bully that needs, more than a Great Dane. It completely varies. It's just like they are as different as we are. I can have my sister, my sibling, we could be twins. She can eat totally different than I can. So I tell people, you got to find the perfect amount for your dog. Right. Your dog.
Right. Okay. All right. I got one last question. We got 5 minutes left before we sign off. I got one question.
Yeah.
With all these products, how would I know if my dog was allergic to anything? Have you ever went through this situation where a dog was allergic to the products? I'm not trying to be like a party pooper or nothing, but I'm just like, damn, what if my dog was allergic? I got all this hot shit, and he just couldn't. He just swells up.
I would say most of the time you would know if your dog was allergic. Most people come to us and ask us, hey, my dog's already allergic to these things. Okay. I got to look now, but you're right. we don't know. I would say these are so natural that if your dog's allergic to natural products, is possible. Could your dog be allergic to CBD? I mean, it could be possible. It would be extremely rare.
Okay.
You got that rare dog and animal, you got a lot of things to worry about, because if they're allergic to something natural, then they're probably allergic to cleaning products in your house. They're allergic to all, you got way bigger problems than my product. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss Lynnette, it's been a pleasure to have you on the Bully Breakfast Club. Again, I had been anticipating this interview, product promotion, podcast with you since about a week ago. Like, you're a fantastic woman. I'm very knowledgeable. I'm glad that we were able to expose a lot of new people to you and your company.
Thank you so much.
Give us some words of advice before you sign off.
I would just say, always look at some natural products first, to help with your animals, just like I would promote that for even my own body, your own body. Yeah. And just, just keep the babies healthy. And I don't know, I just love them. I just want to get on the floor and kiss them all. So that's the best thing I can do.
I definitely appreciate it. And like I said, I learned a lot from you, just by using the products and everything. I really do. I like them. I mean, like I said, the first thing that stood out to me, like I said before, was that shampoo. That shampoo to me.
Thank you so much.
I'm definitely liking that shampoo.
I hope to see you guys at some of the events. I know you guys have sent me some stuff, so I really want to there and support you guys as well. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
definitely look forward to meeting you.
I'm definitely there's a show June 24th at Miami Airport Convention Center.
Okay.
So definitely, I feel like I don't know if he has any booths, but I feel like you guys should get a booth out there and actually set up, and I feel like you guys would do phenomenal.
If you
for real.
Information or whatever, I'll be on it immediately and see how we can get in on it.
Okay,
that'll be dope.
Yeah,
that'll be real dope.
I know I'm gonna be out there, so I'll definitely come out and actually meet you, face to face.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely get information for you together.
And one more thing, y'all, we have the actual website pinned on the live right now, kingcanine.com, and there is a promo code, a discount code, Bully15. So make sure that y'all screenshot that. Go to the website now. Hey, I got a whole kit right here of products. They're pet friendly. Some are feline friendly. And again, this is the Bully Breakfast Club, where you get the hottest education and information. This is Miss Lynnette with King Canine. Hey, again, Miss Lady, I appreciate you jumping on the Bully Breakfast Club this morning. Definitely look forward to you being at shows. And, I just, I know a lot of people are definitely about to come and support. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And they all want to know how much the box is. So look, y'all, she might have something on the website. Like, you want a kit? We got this kit right here. So y'all better go attack the website right now. Make sure y'all follow. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I'm going on just for you. Give me about half hour.
Okay. Okay. And another thing, y'all, make sure that y'all support the Bully Breakfast Club on YouTube. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you missed this interview, everything will be on YouTube here shortly. Also, comment, share this interview. We're gonna be and add us on Instagram. If you're not following this page, make sure y'all follow this page. This is free promo. We got a lot of great people that come on here that are very, very beneficial to the game and just what we're doing. We all have the same passion for these animals. So, we want to be happy and live happy. You know what I'm saying? So, again, y'all, thank you for tuning in to the Bully Breakfast Club this morning. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., Monday through Friday. Let's eat. Y'all have a good day.
Bye.
All right, y'all. Bye.